So that he built this one second.
Mm-hmm.
You just show him what you want. How did you guys like?
Yeah, so that one, both of those I found plans online, but then after I saw that he did that, I was like, okay, what if I draw something? And so then he built that desk over there to kind of match, but that one I just drew, and I was like, well, I'm gonna draw it, see what you can do.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. You have your own manufacturer.
I know.
But that shows your talent also, because not anyone can just pull a desk out of their mind and draw it.
Well, it's been fun.
So that is a Magnolia clock. Did you buy that when you went to go visit?
No, that's from RC Willie. That's their Magnolia line. So,
Cool.
but yeah, it's one of theirs.
Is this shiplap? This is different than the one that you had in the hallway.
This is a DIY that we did, and I do have a tutorial on my blog for this one. And it's like super affordable shiplap because it's plywood. And all we did was just get sheets of plywood and rip them down to size. And I can't remember what the measurement is off the top of my head, but it is on my blog. But there's a certain number you can rip these to so that you don't have waste. There's like a teeny tiny bit so you can use the entire board of plywood. So I think that we only needed like 4 sheets.
Did you put something over the top of the plywood to make it smooth?
No, you just sand it.
You just sanded it and painted it?
Sand it, paint it, and then put it up.
Is it nailed in?
Mm-hmm. It is, but then there are some areas where the breaks are that wouldn't hit a stud, so we just use like liquid nails or a constructive adhesive, and then it just sticks to the drywall.
Awesome. You guys are talented.
Thank you.
I like this sectional too, though. It just gives space for everybody to come and sit and play and hang out. It's not like you have just couches.
It's super comfortable. We did have 2 couches in here at first, because when you move into a house, you don't know what you're gonna need. So, but we've had this for a little over a year now, and it's a game changer. We can all sit here. So.
Is this where you spend most of your time?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you guys like to do?
We mostly just will hang out here, watch movies. The kids love to, turn off all the lights, pop popcorn. This is a pretty decent size TV, and yeah.
You guys have TV shows you watch as a family, or mainly just movies?
Yeah, a lot of Netflix.
A lot of Netflix.
Yeah, a lot of Disney Plus.
Yeah, no, right there with you on that one. That's awesome.
And then those mirrors I actually made too. Those were a DIY project.
Do you feel like most people who find you and follow you are following for your projects, or just like inspo in general? Or
It's almost like half and half, and I think it's funny because I do a lot of DIY projects, but then I just do a lot of design stuff too. So I have like half of the people that want to learn how to make stuff, and half of people just want to know where to go buy stuff. So it's a good mix, because I'm kind of the same way. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I would rather just go buy, but then there's certain things that I want to figure out how to make.
So do you do the DIY stuff mainly because it's more affordable to you, or do you do it because you just want to design it and build it yourself, and you feel like you can do it better than somebody like RC Willie going into the store and just buying something?
It's probably a little bit of both. I feel like I have a hard time finding a lot of the stuff that I want, especially if it's like I'm designing something for a room. Like that shelf that I did is over 10 feet, and I don't know very many places where you can go get a shelf that's 10 feet long. So I would have had to buy multiple shelves and put them together to get that same look. So for me, it was like, okay, well, I can't find it. I gotta do it. Like this project, these mirrors were more of a cost situation, because to buy something like that can be super pricey. But I made those out of those like $5 Target mirrors that you stick on the back of a door.
What?
Yeah. So.
Did you make videos for that as well?
I don't have a video, but I do have a blog post on it. It's actually the first DIY project I blogged about.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a good question or not, but if you could change one thing about this space right here, what would you change? Or like, what maybe don't you like about this space?
I've changed a lot already.
Sure.
Do you feel like you're like there?
You're
like this
this
space
is
is your...
Yeah, especially down after doing the kitchen remodel now for like this area, I feel like this is where I want it. And even like the fireplace, I wanted our builder to do the stone to the ceiling, but they wouldn't do that, so we did that. So we just found the stone that they used and then figured out how to stone a wall.
Oh my god.